Loin Dairy and Drinks, sold to the Chinese. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. I have my evening stein of coffee, and I thought we'd have a look at this article from news.com.au discussing the ACCC clearing the way for China Mengniu Dairy to purchase Loin's Dairy and Drinks portfolio. Now, my main issue with this is, well, not that a foreign entity is purchasing an Australian business. That happens. And people should have the opportunity to reap the rewards for their investment and the risk they've taken. But you have to realize this isn't another free market business that is coming in here to buy it. It's one based in China. And one could argue it might potentially have significant connections to the Chinese Communist Party, and they're not exactly in favor of Western liberal ideals, are they? But another thing to consider, and what I would say is somewhat more important, is the question of why can't Australian businesses? Why is it always offshore businesses with the capital or entities, sometimes government-backed, to come in and buy this? Why aren't our super funds investing in these type of businesses? Why are they throwing so much at retail, refurbishing shopping centres? With a fantastic retail recession underway, what would I know? I mean, dairy products and drinks, nah. You don't need that. That's not a staple. People need another, Maya with a champagne bar above in Melbourne. That's a staple. What are we thinking? So let me know, guys. Let me know your opinions. So it's a massive company behind some of our favorite drinks and iced coffee brands. And now it's set to fall into new hands. Now remember, when this was happening with Heise here in Toowoomba, and the factory was shut down. Was it Toowoomba? Was it Toowoomba or was it Heise? Toowoomba. Yes, it was Toowoomba. I'm getting it confused with Warwick. Now, so the Toowoomba business, the plant is being closed, and the ice cream manufacturing is being re-centralized into another part of the country. And I've done a video on that, and you can have a look at it. Now, I wonder if the family owners of that original business, if they would have sold, if they'd have known that would have happened. I wonder if they would have. Now, the issue we have here is just why is there not the capital in Australia to go into these type of businesses? And I'll put an argument to you. I will put an argument to you why that is. It's because here in Australia, we don't have the same entrepreneurial spirit as other nations. And I know, we're the innovation nation with falling education levels. Do I have that chart here? I'll just bring it up. If I do, unemployment, trade war, just bringing up my education chart. You can see here. Innovation nation. But a significant portion of our wealth, 57% of it, in super funds, private hands and investment, is in housing. Housing. People flip houses. Why would you take a risk with a business? Why would you invest in the stock market? Why would you invest in a startup? Why would you even start your own business? Just flip houses. Flip houses. Get yourself a cushy civil service job. Never get fired. Impossible to get fired. Flip houses. Flip houses. And the problem with that is, it has a issue with our economy. And there's two of them. Two issues. And here I'm bringing up the Atlas of Economic Complexity. And this is the Harvard version. And according to the Harvard version, our ECI ranking is 93rd in the world. And their suggestions are that Australia implements policies similar to colonial nations. Similar to colonial nations. We look at the Observatory of Economic Complexity. They have a different measure. They're saying we're 59th. Now, the data that these are both based on, it's the same. It's the same years, so they're using a different methodology. But we really should be embarrassed by either figure, to be honest. So, if this is the advancement of Australia's business and exports, I can't say I'm surprised that we're digging holes, serving coffee, and flipping houses. And that if people want to reap the rewards from their entrepreneurial efforts, or businesses want to reap the rewards, that it's often going to be large foreign companies that are coming in. So that's just another sign and another arrow in my quiver full of arguments, concerns, and just rambles about the complexity of our economy. So let's have a look at this article. The ACCC will not stand in the way of the $600 million bid by China Mengniu Dairy for Loin Dairy and Drink's portfolio, which includes the Dairy Farmers Pure Dare and Farmers Union Iced Break coffee brands. Now, some of their products were also caught up in the infants formula scare all those years ago over in China. But Mengniu have also bought Bellamy. So it looks like they're starting to invest in or get control of several businesses here in Australia. Don't worry, guys, we can just flip houses. That's what we need to do, flipping houses. Making those frappe soy lattes. The competition watchdog on Friday said Mengniu's proposal to acquire Lion's raw milk processing facilities in Australia would not substantially lessen competition in the Gippsland region, where Mengniu already has a presence due to partial ownership of Bureau Foods. The ACCC Deputy Chair Mick Cogue said while Barra and Loin D&D compete for raw milk, they were not close competitors. Our investigations concluded that dairy farmers are unlikely to switch between the two, he said. The ACCC also considered that a combined Mengniu, Loin D&D will continue to be constrained by Saputo and Fontara, as well as a number of smaller raw milk processors in the region. China Mengniu Dairy announced in November it would pay Japanese beverage giant Kirin $600 million for Loin Dairy and Drinks. Loin said at the time it decided to approach Mengniu Dairy after agreeing in April to sell the specialty cheese component of Loin Dairy and Drinks to Saputo Dairy for $280 million. The Loin brand, here you go, it's already owned by a Japanese beverage giant anyway, so does it really matter? The Loin brand includes Dairy Farmers, Masters, and Pure Milk, Dare and Farmers Union Iced Coffee, Big M, Dairy Farmers, Pure Classic Flavored Milk, Vita Soy Milk, they can keep that, Coconut Milk, Juice Brand, Daily Juice, the Juice Brothers, and Berry and Yoplait Yogurt under license. Mengniu completed a $1.5 billion takeover of infant formula company Bellamy's in December, as I said. So, here we have it, guys. Here we have it. Another foreign company coming in, buying, another foreign company. Really, it's a foreign company to a foreign company transaction here in Australia, one of these largest organisations. Just rams home how primitive our economy is in many ways, guys. How primitive it is in many ways. What would you rather your super fund invest in? And do you think Australia has opportunities to grow these type of businesses? Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. And thank you all for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and you want to help us that little bit extra, there are a few ways you can. You can support us on Patreon with a monthly donation. You can join the channel here on YouTube and do the same, where you also get access to badges and emojis. You can also use our affiliate links with Independent Reserve and Kucoin for all the crypto traders out there. If you make a trade, we receive a small commission. It's a share of your trading fee, so it doesn't cost you anything. If you make a consumer purchase on Amazon and eBay and you use our affiliate links, we receive a advertiser's fee, and that's essentially what would normally go to Amazon or eBay. We receive a tiny cut of it. It all adds up, and we really appreciate it. Doesn't cost you a cent. Finally, we have PayPal for a direct contribution, or our very own merch, Pocket Squares, that you can get from the HeiseSays website. Take care, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.